SHEIN, Fashion Nova.
Fashion should never and can never be thought of as a disposable product.
The average American throws away 82 pounds of textile waste each year,
Crazy.
adding up to more than 11 million tons of textile waste from the U.S. alone.
That ain't no dirt.
Most of this waste is non-biodegradable, meaning it sits in landfills for 200 years or more, while releasing harmful gases into the air.
Many top fashion brands that you love are part of environmental and ethical issues, such as pollution, exploitative labor practices, and excessive waste. Here are some top brands that you love that are a big part of this. SHEIN, number one, right? They known for like producing thousands of new styles daily, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a big problem with like just the labor that has to go into that work, and the people that have to suffer that's behind all of these clothes that y'all like to wear, right? Definitely accused of using poor working conditions and poor labor practices, right? And leading up to poor pollution and just a lot of waste and things like that for these clothes and these garments, which are not being repurposed most likely. Two, Zara, right? So Zara also produces a lot of clothes at a high rate, right? Similar to SHEIN, but this is just a totally different brand. They use synthetic materials that make it worse for microplastic pollution. And they also have been linked to poor labor conditions, which we don't promote or agree with at all. H&M, right? So H&M claims sustainable parts of their brand, but they still mass produce disposable clothes. They also have been exposed for exploiting garment workers also in the past. They also generate tons of textile waste yearly, like on the yearly basis, man. Forever 21, right? They was like known for like very cheap clothes with like a short lifespan, right? Also using low wage factories in like developing countries, right? Which is also contributing in like excessive landfill waste also, which is crazy, and that's like millions of tons a year. Fashion Nova, you know, they like extreme fast fashion and they don't care about sustainability. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get things out. They just want to get things out. They just want to get new things out. So, yeah. So they accuse of underpaying factory workers in the U.S. and abroad. And they also use synthetic materials that is harmful to the universe, the planet, to us, all that stuff, man. Boohoo and Pretty Little Thing, right? Mass produce low quality budget clothes. Very disposable clothes, which is not good for the universe. It was caught underpaying factory workers in the UK. Uses unsustainable materials, Uniqlo, linked to forced labor allegations in the cotton supply chain. Wow. Uses synthetic materials that take centuries to break down. Centuries. Also contributing to water pollution and waste. These brands prioritize profit over sustainability, which makes them the worst offenders of fast fashion. Well, just some, right? Because there's a lot of brands that doesn't care about sustainability and their workers, and they just care about just the profit, really. And they not really caring about how these clothes getting made, where it's getting made, and the people's families that are making these things. Not even the family, the people first that are making these things. So how can they even care about the family if they don't even care about the people that's actually making these things, right? So a lot gotta change in this world of fashion, and we not gonna stop fighting until we change these and then we help these people out, because there's no way that these people should be living like this just to make you happy for a cheap price, and then you throw it away when the blood, sweat, and tears and the feelings and the memories that they miss is not disposable like the clothes they making for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just deeper than clothes and stuff like that. Just empathy is the real thing that I'm getting at here, and where we all should be looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Not just cheap clothes and not caring about anything else. Are you still gonna wear these brands, or are you gonna crack down on them until they show us they are being more sustainable and more like having more empathy for the workers and for the universe that we actually live on, right? So those are just some things that we're gonna keep dear to our heart, because these are actually people that are making these clothes. These are not just robots, right? So if you want like an alternative to fast fashion, I just really specialize in sustainable clothes, and I'm gonna do a video on people and brands that love sustainable clothes. So that's the next video right after this, and I'm gonna link it to this. If you're seeing this after I drop this video or after I drop that video, then it will be linked right up there also, man. So if you want any sewing class or how to start a clothing brand, then the links is all down below. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all, man. So stay sustainable, man. Fast fashion is not worth it. The people that's getting hurt, the families that's getting hurt, the kids that's getting hurt, people dying behind this, buildings collapsing, and things like that. People really died behind fast fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I'm gonna let you tell it, man. Also, comment down below any sustainable brands that you know. So I want to tap in with them and add them to my next video also, because we're gonna do a series on this, man. This is just video 1. Let's go. Over here watching a documentary on fast fashion, man.
There will not be any good working atmosphere in the factory. They must respect. The owner is paying us as per rule. If they do not have this kind of confidence, you won't get the result.
তারপর আমাদের এই অফিসে ইউনিয়ন করছি, এই ইউনিয়নের পর থেকে আমি প্রেসিডেন্ট পোস্টে আছি। তখনই স্যারের সাথে মানে রাবিনামাটা জমাও দেওয়া হয়েছে, ছাত্ররা রিসিভও করছে। রিসিভ করার পরে স্যারের সাথে একটু কথা কাটাকাটি হয়, কথা কাটাকাটিতে হওয়ার পরবর্তী দরজা লক করে 30-40 জন স্টাফ এবং স্যারেরা মিলে আমাদের উপরে এরকম আক্রমণ করে, অনেক মারধর করে। সাথে চেয়ার ছিল, তারপর মনে করেন যে ওই লাঠি ছিল, স্কেল মিস্কেল ছিল, সিজার মিজার ছিল, এগুলো দিয়ে। এবং বেশিরভাগই আমাদের অত্যাচার করছে, তারা শুধু লাথি মারছে, ঘুষি মারছে এবং ওয়ালের সাথে মাথা বাইরে এসে বেশিরভাগই বুকে এবং তলপেটে এদিকে আমাদের আঘাত করছে স্টাফরা মিলা।
It's estimated that 1 in every 6 people alive in the world today work in some part of the global fashion industry, making it the most labor-dependent industry on Earth.